Next is a class on the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adya LILA, Volume 1, Chapter 1, Text number 5, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupad, recorded on March 29th, 1975, in Mayapur, India.
Pranaya Brikiti Alladini Shakti Rasma Ekatmana Vapi Bhuvi Pura Deho Vedam Gatoto Chaitannakhyam Prakatamaduna Tadvayam Chaikamaptam Radha Bhavaduti Shubolitam Nomi Krishna Sarupam. So, another feature of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is described here by the author, Kaviraj Goswami. In the beginning, he has been described as the ultimate absolute truth, Saraisajya Purna Ja Bhagavat. The absolute truth realized in three phases. The ultimate phase is Bhagavan, Saraisajya Purna. Bhagavan means full of six opulences. Not as nowadays there are so many Bhagavans. They have no Aisajya. But Bhagavan means Saraisajya Purna, full opulences, six kinds of opulence. Then that Bhagavan, Supreme Personality of Godhead, has descended as incarnation, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, just to bestow the topmost understanding of loving affairs with Krishna. Samarpayatam unnata ujjala rasam sabhaktisyam. In the bhakti platform, there are different stages. Spiritually, there is no difference. One in Dasaras and one in Madhuryaras. There is no difference. But a devotee likes to serve the Supreme Lord according to his inclination. Some wants to love him in Shantaras, some wants to love him in Dasaras, some are in friendly, then paternal love, then conjugal love. So, there is no difference between these different phases of loving affair, but great devotees and learned scholars, they have given their decision that the loving affairs with Krishna in the conjugal platform, between husband and wife, or above that, between lover and beloved, that is very much prominent in the Western countries. Friend, boyfriend, girlfriend. In the spiritual world, that platform of remaining as friend without marriage, that is considered as the highest. And whatever we see here, a perverted reflection of that loving affairs. Just like perverted reflection, it is described in the Bhagavad Gita, Urdha Moolam Adho Shakha Asattam Prahum Abhyam. This material world has been described as having its root up, urdhva moolam, adho shakha, and the branches down. We have several times explained this, urdhva moolam, adho shakha. In the material world, this is a shadow. Unless it is shadow, how the moolam or the root can be upwards? We have got experience, a tree on the bank of a river, the tree is reflected adho-shakha and the root upwards. Shadow. So this is shadow. The real thing is in the spiritual world. Therefore it is called adho-shakha. Shakha in the spiritual world, the topmost part is this conjugal love. And here, the same thing when pervertedly reflected, it is the lowest above. We should know this, that in the spiritual world, to remain as girlfriend and boyfriend, that is the topmost pleasure. And in the material world, the same thing is the most abominable thing. Therefore it is adho-shakha. We cannot imitate the loving affairs of Krishna and Radharani unless we understand the real fact. The real fact is described here. The Radha Krishna Pranaya Brigiti Alladini Shakti. Shakti means potency. So, from Vedas we understand that the Lord, the Supreme Person, has got multi-energies. Parasa Shakti vividhaiva shriyate savhaviki jnana balakriyat natasya karyam karanancha vidyate natasya sama adhikashta drishyate. So, these energies, Krishna or the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has got multi-energy. When Arjuna requested Krishna, will you kindly explain some of the energies as you display? Then the Bhagavad Gita, there is a list of his different energies, and at last it is concluded, Athava bahunaitina kingatina tavarjuna Vishtyabhya aham idam krishnam ekamshina sthito jagat. Idam krishnam jagat. All the material manifestation. Material manifestation means these material universes. There are many. This universe, what we see, one only, the sky, the covering, but there are many millions of universes. Jasya prabha prabhavatu jagadanna koti. Koti means millions. Jagadanna. Jagadanna means universe. So Krishna says that all these universes in the material world is display of my 1/4 energy. Just imagine what is Krishna's energy. Ekamshina sthito jagat. And we are trying to imitate Krishna. So many rascals, they declare that Bhagavan. They do not know what is Bhagavan. Bhagavan, these universes are coming, innumerable universes coming from the breathing a Mahavishnu. Jasyaika nishasita kala mathavalamba jivanti loma vilaja jagadannanatha Vishnu mahanasa yajassa kala vishesho govinda mahadipuritam tamam. They have no idea what is Bhagavan. This is one of the description of Mahavishnu, that from his breathing innumerable universes are coming out. When he is exhaling, the universes are coming out, and when he is inhaling, everything is going within him. This is Bhagavan. So anyway, this is partial exhibition of the energy of the Lord. And this is 1/4 energy. This material world is manifestation of his 1/4 energy. The 3/4 energies are in the spiritual world. So, in that spiritual world, Krishna exhibits his spiritual energy, that is only spiritual energy. This material world is made of material energy, and we are marginal energy. So, when Krishna wants to enjoy, the enjoy means this loving affairs between man and woman. That is a fact. That is not an artificial thing. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has explained Vedanta Sutra, Janmadasya Jata. He has said, Adi Rasasya Janma Jatra. Adi Ras. There are 12 kinds of rasas, mellow, and all of them, the Adi Ras. Adi Ras means loving affair between man and woman. This is called Adi Ras. So, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains, Janmadasya means the Adi Ras, the loving affairs between man and woman. That is from the Supreme Person. That's a fact. Unless the loving propensity is there in the Supreme, how it can be reflected? Because this is perverted reflection only. So there must be the origin. So the Mayavadi philosophers, they cannot understand this because they have got bitter experience of this material world. They try to make zero or without any varieties the ultimate goal. Sunnavad, nirvishesha sunnavad. The nirvishesh bhag, without impersonalism and voidism, they are of the same nature. The Buddhist philosopher, they say ultimately everything is zero. And the Mayavadi philosopher says not zero but impartial. But actually that is not fair. There is everything, variety and personal, but because the philosophers with poor fund of knowledge, they cannot understand, they make it zero or variety less, nirvishesha. That to clear the idea, our Kaviraj Goswami says that the Radha Krishna prem, loving affairs between Radha Krishna, it is a fact. It is not imagination. It is a fact. But this fact is different from the fact we have got experience in this world. That is to be understood. Don't take, just like Sahajiyas, they take the Radha Krishna prem, just like ordinary lusty affairs in this material world. But that is not the fact. In the Srimad Bhagavatam there is a verse that the loving affairs of gopis and Krishna, Vishnu, it is not ordinary thing. If one can hear from the proper source, and if he understands the real fact of Ras Lila, then the result will be that his heart, which is full with lusty desire, that will vanish. There will be no more lusty desires. Pranaya Vrikiti, this Pranaya Vrikiti, Allah. So if anyone understands this Pranaya Vrikiti, the loving affairs, transformation of different feelings, if one can understand, then his material lusty desires will vanish. This is the result. Hridrogo kamam apasya apuhinati dhira. He becomes dhira. Here in this material world, everyone is adhira, agitated by lusty desire. But in the spiritual world, they are dhira. They are not agitated by lusty desires. This is spiritual world. So long we are agitated by the lusty desires, we must know that we are in the material world. That is the test. Just like Jamunacharya says, Jadavadhi mama chitta Krishna padara vindaya navanava dhamarantu masi tadavadhi batanari sangame smarjamane bhavati mukha vikara sushtu nishti banancha. So long I have been engaged in the service of Krishna, and I am rendering more and more service and getting spiritual pleasure. Since then, as soon as I think of sex life, I immediately spite upon it and I hate to think of it. This is the result. People should know what is Radha Krishna Prakriti. If one becomes attached to Radha Krishna Pranayamikiti, then the test is that his lusty desires will vanish. This is the test. Therefore, Kaviraj Goswami explains that this is not ordinary thing. This is the transformation of the Alladini Shakti. Sambit Sandhini Alladini. The Supreme Lord has got three potencies or energies primarily. So this Radha Krishna Pranayamikiti is transformation of the pleasure potency. Krishna is described in the Bhagavad Gita, Parabrahma. Parabrahma. Parabrahma, Paramdhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhava. That is the explanation given by Arjuna. This is called Parampara system. If we follow Arjuna, Arjuna's decision should be taken. Arjuna's decision is Krishna is Parabrahma. So the Mayavadi philosophers, they are after Brahma Suk, Brahma Sukhanubhutya. Brahma Sukhanubhutya. The source of Brahma Sukh is Krishna, but they cannot reach up to that point. Ittang Brahma Sukhanubhutya dasangatanang paradaivatena maya sitanang naradaivatena sadhang vijarhu kritapunna punya. Sri Sukadeva Goswami says, here is the Parabrahma. When he is describing Krishna's pastimes with the cowherd boy, so Sukadeva Goswami says, these cowherd boys are playing with the Supreme Person who is the source of Brahma Sukha. Ittang Brahma Sukhanubhutya. And for the devotees, there are two kinds of transcendentalists. One Brahmavadi and other Vaishnava. Vaishnava takes this philosophy that we are servant. Jiver Swarupai Nitya Krishna Das. And the Mayavadi philosophers, they imperfectly think that they have become one with the Supreme. They have become Narayan. That's a misleading philosophy. We should not accept that. This Krishna being Parabrahma, so what will be the platform of his loving affairs? This is to be considered. For Brahma Sukha, we are in this material world, we see many saintly persons, they give up everything. Sannyas. Sannyas means giving up everything for the Supreme. So, for simply to relish a little bit of Brahma Sukha, these saintly person, great saintly person, they are giving up everything. Tattva sadharmam. Sadharma means the regulated division of the society, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So they give up everything. Brahma Sukhanubhutya, to understand tapo dibbam putrukajena suddheta satta, for purifying the existence, because we are after happiness, every one of us. But we are seeking happiness in the perverted reflex. That is not possible. Therefore, one has to give up this perverted happiness and come to the real path. So, our point is that because Krishna is Parabrahma, so how he can take pleasure in this material world? This is the argument. So those who are wrongly thinking, foolishly thinking, that Krishna enjoyed with the gopis like we enjoy in the company of many girls, they are great fools. They have no knowledge. They are misled because it appears, perverted reflection, it appears like that. But the reflection is different from the reality. So, we should not take in that way. We should follow the footsteps of Chaitanya Chaitamrita, that we should understand that this Pranavavikiti, this transformation of loving affairs between Radha and Krishna, this is not like this, the ordinary boy and girl. It is Alladini Shakti. If we take that, then we are misled. How he can take? Because for understanding Brahma Sup, we are giving up everything. I mean, from the Mayavadi point of view. And again, Krishna being Parabrahma, how he can indulge in material happiness? This is the argument. Brahma Sup, to understand Brahma Sup, to relish Brahma Sup, if one is giving up everything, material, there are three kinds of sukha. Material sukha, Brahma Sup, and spiritual sukha. Brahma Sukha is on the margin. Sukha means happiness. Therefore, from logical point of view, we should conclude it that Krishna being Parabrahma, how he can indulge in material happiness. This is a very important point. If for understanding little bit of Brahma Sukha, we are giving up all material enjoyment, how Krishna can enjoy materially? He is Parabrahma. Therefore, those sahajiyas, those who are taking that Krishna is enjoying with ordinary girls, they are very, very much misled. That is not the fact. Therefore, it is said, Alladini Shakti. This is different. This is in the spiritual world the topmost mellow, Alladini Shakti. So, Eka Brahma Ditya Nasti. Brahma, Parabrahma is one. Krishna is one. There is no competition with Krishna. Natasya sama adhikascha drishyate. Nobody can be equal with him, nobody can be greater than him. Natasya sama means equal, and adhika means greater. That is Parabrahma, that is Krishna. So Krishna says also, Matta parataram nanyat. There is no more superior entity than me. So we have to very carefully study Krishna. The Krishna consciousness movement means to understand Krishna very scientifically. It is not sentiment. One must be very philosophically advanced with scientific knowledge. Jnanam vijnanam. This is vijnana. It is not sentiment. Jnanam vijnana. Sahitam. Jnanam me paramam guhyam jad vijnana samanitam. Without vijnana, science, without philosophy, to understand Krishna is not possible. You can say that do you think that all the devotees, they are all scientists and philosophers? Yes. The answer is yes. Now they have no degree of science or philosophy. And still, because if you learn science and philosophy, you will have to approach some person who knows the science, knows the philosophy. But the greatest scientist, the greatest philosopher is Krishna. He is within your heart. Ishara sarvabhutanam riteshe arjuna tishtati. And he says, Tesam satatayuktanang bhajatang priti purvakam buddhi yogam dadami aham. Anyone who is sincere devotee and always engaged in Krishna's service, Krishna says, I give him education, intelligence. I make him scientist, philosopher. That is the way. Buddhi yogam dadami. What kind of science? What kind of philosophy? Jena mam upajanti te. That science, that spiritual science, that spiritual philosophy, I teach him personally. Why this is so, not to all. You may say that if Ishvara, the Supreme Lord, is sitting in everyone's heart, why he is especially inclined, tesam satadujuptana, one who is engaged 24 hours in his service, why not others? So that is special mercy for the devotee. Special mercy. Tesam evanukampartham aham ajnana janutama nasayami atmabhavastha. This is the problem. You cannot understand God or Krishna without being a faithful servant. This is the secret. And if we become faithful servant under the guidance of proper spiritual master, then we can understand what is Krishna, what is Parabrahma, and what is loving affairs with Radharani, what is Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. These things are revealed. It is not acquired by so-called mundane knowledge. That is not possible. Sameva spuratvam. Just like in the darkness, if you want the sunshine, it is not possible. But in the morning, the sun comes out automatically and the darkness is dissipated. Swayameva. So, we should always remain faithful servant of Krishna, and Krishna is within everyone's heart, and he will be pleased by your service, and then he will reveal himself what he is.